The hardest part of trusting yourself is not taking the first step. It is taking the next step after the first one embarrasses you. You start the business and nobody buys. You speak up and your voice shakes. Then a quiet voice asks, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was not who I thought I was. That is where most people stop. Not because the dream is impossible, but because the ego cannot bear being seen as a beginner. You do not lose trust when something goes wrong. You find out whether you ever had it. But that is not trust. That is comfort. Trust begins when the results you wanted does not happen, and you refuse to turn that result into a final statement about who you are. Failure is an event, not an identity. You failed at something. That does not mean you are a failure. You were rejected. That does not mean life rejected you. A plan did not work. That does not mean your path is over. Now, let us be clear about something. Trusting the universe does not mean the universe is a vending machine. You do not put in good thoughts and receive a perfect life. You cannot control markets, other people, laws, timing, or every outcome. And any teaching that tells you every painful event happened because your vibration was wrong does not give you wisdom. It gives you guilt. But trust can still be real. Real trust says, I'll meet reality as it is. I will learn from what happens, and I'll keep becoming the person who can carry what I asked for. A seed grows roots in dark soil before anyone sees the tree. Quietly, without applause, without visible proof that anything is happening. Your work may feel like that right now. You may be building a skill, finding your voice, learning how to lead, or becoming strong enough to hold the life you say you want. Do not dig up the seed every morning just because you cannot see the roots. But do not call denial faith either. Real trust pays attention. If the plan fails, change the plan. If the skill is weak, train it. If you need help, ask for it. If you are rejected, feel it. But do not hand over your identity over to it. This is a deeper kind of faith. Not faith that everything will happen exactly when you want it to. Faith that you can stay honest, present, and in motion while life unfolds. The people you admire are not people who never failed. They are people who stopped treating failure as a verdict. They moved before there was proof, not blindly, not recklessly, but with a steady heart. Because the proof you keep waiting for is often built by the person you become while nobody is clapping. So today, take one honest action. Make the call, publish the work, practice the skill. Begin before you feel ready. And when fear tells you to disappear, remember this. I do not need life to promise me a perfect outcome. I need to keep my promise to myself. Maybe the real manifestation is not forcing the universe to give you what you want. Maybe it is becoming someone who keeps creating, learning, and returning, even before there is proof. That is trust, and that is how a life changes. If someone you love is waiting for proof before they begin, share this with them.